What's up with it, fellas? What's up with it? Get up in here. Get up in here. Let's get on this game. Get up in here and let's get on this game. Y'all know what time it is, fellas. Get at me in the PayPal. Get at me in the Cash App. Also, fellas, get at me on Rumble. KC the Red Pill off the bunk on Rumble, and let's get that work. You dig? It's constant videos over there. Like I said, there's so much video, so many videos. There's no excuse on you not getting at me. Go get me on that Rumble, fellas. Also, fellas, get at me in the Patreon. Get at me in the Patreon. That's very important. There's so many videos over there, countless of videos, game related videos. Things can really inspire you. Things can really change your life over there on Patreon, fellas. So go over on that Patreon and join that Patreon. If you enjoy the content, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the membership button, fellas, so you can be aware of the future pre-records and the live streams I'm gonna have going. Let's get that going, fellas. Get up in here and let's get it cracking. Let's make that happen. You dig? Hit me on the super chat just as well, fellas. 50 cents, $1, a quarter. It don't matter. Show love to the show. You know, shit. We accept all donations, fellas. We here. You dig? Um, Also, fellas, get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12@gmail.com. Get at me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real Rails FA1. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Share this shit. Your friends, your peers, your colleagues, your co-workers, your moms, your pops, your brother, your sister. They need to hear this shit. Let's go. Let's get to it. They'll run away if they can't outplay the player, fellas. Now, this is for my guys out here who are out here in the field dating multiple women. You already know where I'm coming from with this. You already know where I'm about to go with it, fellas. The majority of women you're going to meet, fellas, especially if you hold up a certain prestige, if you're a certain type of individual, you look like you're stable, you look like you got finances, you look like you're well fit, you look like you're well prominent, and everything up under that umbrella, fellas, you know, you're going to be sexually attractive to a lot of women in that magnitude, fellas. You're also going to be attractive enough to where you're going to get some women that's not going to want to like give off their true image and their true self, not understanding that you know women, not understanding and not having the knowledge and the recollection of that you've been around the block thousands of times. You fuck with so many women, you know. You got some women that's so naive, fellas, they don't pay attention to knowing that okay, this type of guy here, if I'm interested in it, if I'm attracted to him, I know so. And these are nice looking women. I know other bitches are attracted to him. So they don't pay attention to that. And what they'll try to do is come off with games, come off playing games, come off as if they're not you know, sexually active, come off if they're not, you know, willing to get it down or get in with it or willing to follow what you want. You know what I'm saying? We all know what we want, fellas. They're not willing to do these things simply because of the image they're trying to uphold, the good girl image. I'm not that kind of woman. I'm not a hoe. I don't get down like that on site. I don't sleep with strangers. And then they'll try to shame you, you know, because what you want and you're standing on what you want and you're not a pushover. Not only that they try to shame you, fellas, they try to put you like in the category of a guy that's predatory or a guy that's a sexual deviant or a guy that, you know, just don't give a fuck or don't respect women. And they'll say things of that sort too. Oh, you must don't respect women. What woman sleeps on the first? What woman gets down on the first night? What woman does these things and shit of that sort, fellas? Right? And picking their brain, fellas, and knowing that you know the game, and you can sit there and be like, hold up, you know what? This bitch turned me off, but I'm gonna fuck with this bitch's mind. I'm gonna see where she really at. I'm allow this bitch to tell on herself. I'm allow this bitch to break everything down on herself and show who she really is. Right? A lot of times, fellas, those women run. Hold up. And working out, fellas. But a lot of times, those women don't stick around. They'll run ASAP. Simply because you know who they are. You can't be played. You know pushover. You know sucker. You know simp. You're not the guy that's going to allow them to run that bullshit on you. Which is normal in their world because they do this on the majority of men. And you'd be surprised. These guys that these other guys be talking about, oh, he's tall. He's a well-built dude. He's the Chad and all this shit. He's well in shape. You know, he's just whatever. Them be the guys that they break down a lot of times because these are guys that's in the category of being handsome. And, you know, we don't play that no homo and all that shit over here. You get what I'm saying, fella. We speak was real. They're in the category of being handsome. You know what I'm saying? They're in the category of being confident. I mean, being seen as confident, even though they haven't broke down who they are. They haven't talked to these women and things of that sort. Women can actually view a picture and look at certain guys. And they can be manipulated like that too, because you got weak guys that can display confidence and certain magnitude of dominance when he's really a pussy for real. You know what I'm saying? When he's really the type of guy, you know what I'm saying? And all the bitch got to do is tell him I ain't fucking with you no more, cut him the fuck off, and he'll lose his motherfucking mind. He'll go stalking the bitch, calling the bitch, and you know, you be surprised, fellas. I'm telling you. And these be these big burly, you be, what the fuck? Hold up. Damn. And this is from all my guys that be tripping on the size and height. Now, that shit's, don't pay attention to that. That's just an illusion. Now, women get this shit off daily. This is their life, fellas. You'd be surprised how many guys they match up with on dating apps. You'd be surprised how many guys that jump in their DMs on their social media. You'd be surprised how many guys that try to approach them in the streets or come and holler at them or whatever the case may be. They have heard everything before. So they automatically categorize certain men. You know what I'm saying? And then they, you know, certain men get categorized another way. That's how they are, right? Because they know who's that player, who's well connected to most women, who's got experiences, who's, you know, move around and fuck with a lot of bitches and things of that sort, who's out here like that. You know, the guy who's actually more into themselves, the guy that's more actually into what he got going on rather than what a bitch got going on. They know these things. He may be sexually attracted. He may be that guy that's like, you know, the captivator, steal her eye. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. Like once she see him, like she connects with him instantly. However, when she come at him, she's choosing for her reasons, fellas. You also got to look at that too. She chooses for her reasons. She may call you handsome, sexy, goddamn, you fine, and all these other things, fellas, which and which display a sense of her wanting to get it in with you. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, this bitch highly want. Let's make this happen. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it cracking, right? Until you open your mouth, or until she open her mouth and go and start talking about what she want or whatever the case may be, or how she's into you and how she see you, whatever the case, right? And how you apply to the things, fellas, then you'll know right then and there what kind of shit she's on and how she's choosing. That's why I be telling guys about this choosing shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, yeah, they do the choosing and shit, right? They be, yes, damn, he's fine. You jump into your DMs, do all these things, fellas, for their own reasons, though. But you already know what you want out of the situation. You know you don't want no relationship. And if you're a guy to stand on your shit and you're not willing to have a relationship and you're not ready for that, then you ain't going to want a relationship. You want to smash. You want to make it happen. And it could potentially be one. You know what I'm saying? If she play her cards right, if she handle business like she's supposed to, if she's willing to be led, it can potentially be one. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, fellas, you must understand this. If that's not what she wants, and she's looking at you as husband material, boyfriend material, or trick material, or someone who can, you know what I'm saying, coddle her on these phone calls and talk to her and, you know, text her and do all these other things, fellas, and you're opposite of that, then she'll run away from the player. She bitch will break loose and get low, fellas. She'd be up out of that motherfucker simply because you're not no pushover. You're not gonna bend. You're not gonna fold. You stand on your shit, and you are who you are. Damn, he's fine. He's handsome. Damn, man, but this is how I say this is what I want out of him. And he ain't doing that. And he wants to fuck. Oh, I ain't that type of girl. I ain't no hoe. I don't get down like that. I mean, bitches just get down like that. I ain't. That ain't how I move. Is that right? Pedro on this motherfucker. Yeah, we gotta get into it, fellas. Pedro on this bitch. What's up, Casey? Still can't believe LeVar losing his foot. Oh, LeVar Ball? Yeah, I seen that shit. I don't know when you sent it to me. Then I came across my feed probably like an hour later. Said LeVar Ball had a decision to make, a life-threatening decision to make. And his foot was amputated or something. Like, damn. And then when I seen you sent them, hey, but you know what, man? Sometimes, fellas, you know what I'm saying? If and you know, if it's a certain limb on your body and it's affecting your health and it could potentially kill you because you keeping this limb around, you know what I'm saying, for your own ego or whatever the case, when you know you need to get rid of it or cut it off, go with an artificial one or whatever the case, you know how they AI, they got so much shit going on now. Go with one of those foots or hands or fingers or whatever, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You got to push that button, man, and do that. You got to go ahead and get that done before it can, you know, possibly lead to other issues that can take your life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what affection he probably had that could have been contagious throughout his body. And it could have spread throughout his body if he didn't get that taken care of. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, you know, damn, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to see that to nobody, but you know, that's crazy, man. But shouts out to Pedro, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. You have to PayPal, the cash app, the super chat. Get at me on Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon just as well, fellas. And let's make that happen. Also, fellas, hit that membership button. Let's get it cracking. But yeah, fellas, they'll run away because they can't outplay the player. Especially, you know, fellas, I done had chicks that turned me off like completely, you know, simply because you don't fucking listen and you're not willing to do what I want you to do. That's a turn off to me, fellas. And I know guys like, damn, man, you know, damn, that's kind of harsh. No, fellas, fuck nah. You know what I'm saying? We are men, fellas, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you play into a woman's field of friendship, whenever you play into a woman's field of waiting, whenever you play into a woman's field of holding up and waiting on her and seeing what she got going or how she want to handle you, or whenever you play into her field of doing all these datings and doing all these things that you really don't want to do and she know you don't want to do it, but you're doing these things, fellas, you know, that right there is steak and eggs to them, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all the way what it is. You know what I'm saying? They love that. You know what I'm saying? This is what fuels their engine, fellas, to keep them going to multiplying more of you, more betas. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got bitches out here. Oh, I got a shitload of friends. I mean, what's wrong with having male friends? I got this person, that person. Yeah, all these dudes want to fuck, and you know they do. They know they do. But they pussy to tell you because they don't want to lose you by coming off like this. They don't want you to see them in a situation where the shame, you know, see them as a, you know, predatory, or he's too needy, he's too thirsty, he don't respect women, he's just eager to fuck, and that you don't want him to see you that way. Like you got an image to uphold when she's playing your shit against you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And you'll hear them say this shit. I got male, ain't nothing wrong with it. Fuck no. But they out fucking guys that they want to really fuck with, right? And you want to be that guy that they're fucking with sexually, right? But since you ain't got the balls to do it and you went ahead and accepted friendship, then who are you? I mean, you can't get mad. You can't get upset. You know what I'm saying? And guys are like this. That's why you hear you hear women say this shit, fellas. They not lying. They ain't fucking lying. Dude, listen. I'd have sat there and seen guys text these chicks and shit. Like, I'm fucking with these chicks. Like, we get ready, guys texting them and shit like that. Hey, did you get that order I sent you? And this one little chick was like, no, I ain't got it. Did you? He's like, well, check the track. And she's like, no, I'm busy. I'm taking care of some things. You check the track, and you get back at me and let me know what it looks. All right, baby, I got you. And she's like, oh, I'm like, oh man, she telling me all this. I'm like, bro, look, fellas, when women know who you are as a man, they know you know them, and they're so into you, fellas, they'll reveal all type of shit to you. They will reveal all type, because you're not a judgmental guy. You're not a guy that's gonna call their shit out. You're not a guy that's gonna put them on the spot or shame them for what they got going and all these things. So they will reveal so much shit to you, bro. I just sat there and seen this shit. I'm chilling with the chick, nigga. Get ready to bust or do my thing, nigga. Been doing it. The bitches, we been off and on fucking around like this. You know what I'm saying? And I'd have seen them bitches play guys like it ain't shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I've also had women, fellas, that told me, like literally told me, you trouble. I can't fuck with you. And when a woman say things like that, you trouble, you messy, you drama, and they use these words, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got so much, that's really saying in so many words, fellas. Bitches. I can't get my shit off on you. You know what I'm saying? I can't move you how I want to move you, like I move the rest of these suckers out here. You will have bitches say these things, and you'll still be fucking with bitches. You'll still be fucking them. Have situations like that, fellas, like real shit. And I know a lot of guys never had these things, so it's kind of somewhat unbelievable, and they be, oh man, they can't be no bad bitches talking like this. These got to be overweight bitches, got to be bitches is ugly or things of that sort, fellas. I don't like using those words. You know what I'm saying? Overweight, ugly word, because all that shit's subjective to the next person. What I ain't into, the next motherfucker may be into it. Who am I to knock another person, right? So I don't like using those words, but let's call it what it is, right? It's reality. Guys think that way. Oh, it can't be. Man, you crazy motherfucker. There's too many women running around here, fellas. You think a motherfucker gonna be just, you know what I'm saying, just like keyed in and focused on one particular group of women, and that's overweight and ugly type women? No, man. Fuck no. It's all type of women out here, fellas. I'd have fucked with them all. Yeah, I'd have hit overweight women before. Hey, shouts out to Pedro, you dig? I'd have wrestled with the pigs in the mud. You know what I'm saying? With no thing. I'd have hit chicks, you know what I'm saying, hella small. Damn, bitch down there dwarf size. You know what I'm saying? Hit bitches taller than me. You know what I'm saying? Super thick, super petite, cute. You know what I'm saying? Some, be, she fuck material. Some, you be like, oh, I don't know about that, KC, man. But the bitch got a body like a motherfucker. But I don't know. Yeah, I ran her. Yeah, I'd have done my things with these things. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been around multiple races, fellas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the guy, you know what I'm saying, that's discriminative, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to sex and things of that sort and fucking with women, fellas. Women are women to me. I experienced, you know what I'm saying? I've done those things. So I know how women think, especially when it comes to guys as players and guys that know women. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a Benny Siegel thing. That state property is more of a get down and lay down thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to fuck with this dude or I'm not. And if I'm not going to fuck with him, I'm only intimidated to not fucking with him simply because he know who I am and I can't get my shit off. So again, I'd have had chicks tell me that, oh, I can't get my shit off on you. You ain't fun. I can't. I said, damn. Boy, you hear some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pedro, the new air, there's no height difference in bed. Hell no. Nah, we all the same height in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The crescendo, the falsetto, all that type of shit, the noises, and you know what I'm saying? All this shit, the aroma of the room. Us handling business like that, fellas, shit, man. The fuck? I mean, it's all that shit is equivalent. And yeah, we on the same page, you dig? That's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, and once you get around and done these things, fellas, it's nothing, you know what I'm saying, for you to it's nothing for you to see through all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is with these women, And when they know that about you, man, listen, bro, I had the chicks, listen, I had chicks call me all type of shit. I think I've been called everything towards creepy, um, you hate women, you don't respect women. I'd heard all this shit in Texas and shit, fellas, and I ain't gave off no vibes like that. It's simply because I'm not a pushover. It's simply because they like me for what they like me for, and they got a different side of me. They got the real side of me. They seen who I really am. They communicated, oh shit, he on some other shit. He ain't on what I want him to be on. You know what I'm saying? So when I go out, I'm gonna go out with a shaming tactic. That's how they think. Like, I'm gonna go out disrespecting and talking shit because that somewhat makes them feel good about themselves because they know they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They choose up on a motherfucker, a man instead of a male, something that they're used to doing, and it backfire. And a lot of them can't handle it because they don't know how. They don't have a system set up to handle the rejection or to handle a guy that's on his shit and a guy that stands up what he wants and he tells these bitches what I want. They don't have a system set up for that. So what they do is come off on some shaming type shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you just y'all. Do you got any daughters? Do you got a mother? You got a grandmother? I'd have heard it all, man. Because what? So what would you think about them sleeping with a guy on the first night? Shit, right? I'd have heard all type of shit. Nigga. Hey, one chick told me that. I said, do you have a daughter? Do you have? I'm like, yeah, of course. I think my daughter was like 17 then. You know, she's a little older now. She was like 17, 18 or something. She was like, and I know you have a mother, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, grandmother, and little female cousins, aunts, and yeah, nieces, and you telling me that um if they was to sleep with a guy on the first night you wouldn't see them no kind of way. I said, absolutely not. Just looked at me like, what? I said, shit, from my mama to your mama, my niece to your niece, my daughter to your daughter. The last chick I just fucked with to you. All y'all have fucked around on the first night. What are you talking about? Then I literally had the chick was like, oh, well, I didn't. She said, well, well, I only did that a couple times. But in the beginning, she was like, I never done these things. They lie so much, man. You know, I said, this bitch. I was already turned off by the bitch. I just want to hear what she said. I'm like, man, I mean, quit joking around with this bitch and get rid of her. You know what I'm saying? Got rid of this bitch. I'm like, this bitch is a clown, man. She bitch is comical, fresh up out of a DC comic book. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, something's up with this, but Marvel or some shit. One of them Wakanda movies or some shit. This bitch crazy, nigga. She's fresh up out of Disney and Tiny Toons and shit. Bitch, get out of here. Cartoon ass bitch. You know, sit up here and lie in the beginning and then admit to, oh, it's only two. I said, oh, two, huh? Shit. I said, that baby, look, check this out, baby. I said, getting down on the first night, you know, it only increases the effect that I will have for you, you know what I'm saying? And I'm keeping it real, baby. I don't think like the same guy. I don't think like your average guy. I get that motherfucker on the first night, baby. I'm feeling you 100. When you playing games and you ain't giving it to me on the first night, when I know you give it on the first night, like all of us human beings on Earth. None of us is AI robots, fellas. None of us are animals. We're human. We're in the human civilization. It's a humane thing to be connected to someone sexually. Not everyone, but you're going to be connected to someone, if not multiple, in your lifetime sexually, to where you got the urge to break it off that night. So miss me with the bullshit. Real game. Man, that bitch put on her motherfucking Hussein Bolts, nigga. Michael Phelps, nigga, and ran and swam across it. Bitch got away from me. Nigga. I can't play with it. No, you can't. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Pedro the New Era. She's out of Looney Tunes. She's out of Looney Tunes. Yeah. So yeah, she's straight out of motherfucking Looney Tunes. One of the motherfucking. I remember they had a song to that bitch when we was kids too. What was the name of that motherfucker? The Tiny Toons said, we tiny, we're toonies, we're all the little loonies. Yeah, bitch, loony is a motherfucker. That crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But she was more so like, yeah, I'm out of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get out of here. That bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I already chalked her up, but I said, let me listen to what this bitch got. Let me go ahead and listen to this bitch lie like a motherfucker. The bitch came up with, oh, I'm a property owner. I'm a Mormon. You know, I'm into the church. You know what I'm saying? I go to church. I think the bitch said she was a Mormon. Said she owned property. She was a Mormon. And Scientology. She practiced Scientology, and you know, my family uphold a strict religion. We not like that, and this is, you know, our bodies are held sacred. It's rule and this. Shut up. Oh shit, nigga. Fuck around and blew the pastor before I got out of here, bitch. But yeah, don't listen to that shit, fellas. Be on your game, you know what I'm saying? And everything can be cool. If you ain't on your game, fellas, man, and you allow anything, you know, and a lot of times, fellas, be the horniness. It be you guys, you know, being lonely. You guys not having women on call, not having sex with you. Some of you guys are so used to laying up and staying with bitches and having relationships. Every time you get out of one, you back into another one. So, you know what I'm saying? And guys go for that shit. You know what I'm saying? You look up this type of bitch I'm just talking about. You know, y'all have took her on 5 or 6 days, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, y'all have did all these things. Y'all have been in each other's house, spoon with each other, slept in each other's bed, lay cuddling, watching Netflix. Oh, what the fuck? Where's that package at, motherfucker? Cuddling, watching Netflix, and Tubi, and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you look up, you know what I'm saying, when she finally give you the pussy, you know, you make it special. Not only that you make it special, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Not only that you make the shit special, you pedestalize it. You jump into a relationship with her, and you give her the things that she want instead of, you know what I'm saying, getting the things that you want out the beginning. And she already know how to handle you like that, fellas. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, you know what I'm saying? Some of them will out shit, they gonna run from the player, nigga, but you betas, oh nah, they keep you on the leash. Nigga, Page of the New Era. What they say, the religion, our body is God's temple. Temple on this last leg. Temple on this last leg. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. My body's a holy temple. It's the sacred covenant. Bitch, body's a fucking pavilion. Get out of here. We all played up under that motherfucker. You dig? That's real game. Like, share, and subscribe. You have to PayPal, the Cash App, Rumble, and get at me in the Patreon. Let's get that cracking. Let's make it happen like you do, fellas. You dig? Shouts out to Pedro. You dig? You know what I'm saying? I just want my guys to be up on game. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't allow the shame talk. I'm not a hoe. You know, you don't respect women. You know, this is how you treat women. This is how you see women. You know what I'm saying? You must got easy dick. I heard it all, bro. I heard it all. I pretty much could cover it all. You know, you hear all type of shit, fella. When they get off into things, you know, really it shouldn't go that far to you guys talking like that, and it don't really go that far. But you know what I'm saying? A couple times I set up and I already chopped the bitch up, but I set up and picked the bitch brain. You know, let me pick this bitch brain, shoot the shit with the bitch and go ahead and ditch her. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause she ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But and then you'll see, you allow them to talk, you'll see them talking in circles, you'll see them lying, you'll see them being very contradictory. You see everything. You like, what the fuck? And you get around and seeing this, and you be like, this is them. This is women. This is how they are. Yeah, fella. That's why you don't listen to them. You lead and lead properly. Stand on your shit. Mean business when you stand on business. And that's how it go. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't for it, there's an exit. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to get up out of here. Shouts out to Pedro and everybody else that skid by and check me out, man. And getting up in here showing love like they do, man. You ain't had to go and watch nobody else, but you came and watched me. And, you know, hey, fuck it. It's all love. Once again, fellas, the Rumble, the Patreon, the Cash App, the PayPal, and the membership button is definitely in full effect. Let's get that popping. You know what I'm saying? Get at me in the description below my about section. You know what I'm saying? My number's there. Hit me up. Text me first. Consultation, video topic of your choice, or whatever the case may be, and we can get that going. And until next time, fellas, you know what time it is. I'm up out this bitch. Holla. Much love.